I see a serious misunderstanding of American economic principles by people from Asia um, and the rest of the world. Um, they're advocating at this time that restraint has to be exercised and individuals need to save to bring us out of this economic slough, this spawn, economic, you know, drought, as it were, before the depression. And many people in America and the government knows that spending is the way to go. You have to spend all that you have. You can't, endeavor to save anything. Why then is it that um, one should even go and get more credit and just continue to spend and spend and spend without saving? Let's look at the economic policies of the United States. Um, it is assumed that one would spend all that one earned, and if you have big income, then you could still marginally do things that might be seen as saving, like investing in stocks, buying property, but still you need to invest. You need to consume and spend a lot of things, and that's why you have these products with utility that is so fleeting and so brief. So as you get rid of that and want to buy a next one, okay, or it will fail before long and you have to go purchase the next one because it's important to keep the economy moving. It's a big country and you need a big GDP. And it's again government spending, citizens consuming, businesses investing, and we exporting more. That's going to bring us to the level where we'd have full employment. So that at the end of life, or even during life, you have things like adequate unemployment insurance. You have um, medical help, as the government now is trying to give everybody access to medical care. You have old age sort of security. You have even welfare and so many other benefits, safe society, and so on. So that cheap education. So that if you decide that, you know what, we can save as opposed to spend all we have, then the GDP is going to be smaller, less people are going to be working, or even if you find another way to have people working, which is going to be tough, then you're going to have to pay more for education. You have to pay more for health care. You're going to not be able to get welfare, no unemployment, no old age security. I mean, in India and in China and other places, I don't know if people have that sort of safety net. And so what might work in Asia and other parts of the world shouldn't be able to work here because, again, you have to spend all you earn so that you can get some help down the road. And at this time here, as sales kick off and the Christmas season has started, I think people need to understand and remember that you need to shop, 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 spend, 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 shop, 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 spend, 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 so that we could spend our way out. We could spend our way out of this recession. And as growth has already been documented, we need to keep the growth going and increase and improve so that folks could find employment and everything could be well. So watch carefully how you imbibe alien philosophies about savings and about it might have been even been great if all people's debts could have just been wiped out and we start over again, go and get more credit, go and spend more. I mean, maybe that's the only way things could work, but it doesn't look responsible. But long ago, churches were advocating that, oh, people spending too much, people spending too much. Even Jesse Jackson was, people need to spend less. They didn't know what they were talking about. Even churches now are in trouble because they should have seen that if people don't spend, you see, people intuitively understood the whole deal. You know, you go recycling, you see people throwing out things that look good. Let it go. People want to say, oh, look, I got this, I've taken it home and save your money. No, let it go. Especially if you have a good, um, you know, disposal method and recycling and so forth. Not necessarily recycling the car to use, but maybe the parts to smelt and make new cars or whatever. So people don't follow people who understand what they're saying. You use your gut sense and spend and may this Christmas spending be that successful to allow in January for more hiring and so on.